Today, on Sunday, February 2nd, it was said that thousands of people protested the mass deportations that were planned by President Trump. They reportedly marched in Southern California, among other places in the nation. It was said in downtown Los Angeles, demonstrators blocked a major freeway for several hours. Protesters first reportedly gathered in the morning at LA's historic Olvera Street, and they then reportedly marched to the City Hall. They were protesting and calling for immigration reform, and it was said they were carrying around posters saying things like, "Nobody is illegal." By this afternoon, protesters had blocked all lanes of US 101, and that caused traffic to be backed up in both directions and on surface streets. It was said that protesters were sitting in the road and in the lanes. California Highway Patrol officers reportedly stood by. It took more than 5 hours for the freeway to get back to where it was fully reopened. There were said to be no reports of arrest or any real violence, so that's a good thing. Hundreds of people also protested in the city of Riverside, and people who rode by them were said to have honked and yelled out in support of the protesters. Demonstrators were said to be waving flags at the intersections. Then in San Diego, hundreds more protested and demonstrated near the city's convention center, and that too was on Sunday. California wasn't the only state though. Also in Texas, demonstrators gathered in downtown Dallas, and that was in a pair of protests regarding the recent arrest by the U.S. Immigration and Customs Reinforcement. According to Dallas police, more than 1,600 people gathered for the two rallies. Protesters carried both Mexican and American flags, and they reportedly expressed anger and outrage about Trump's and his administrators' moves to increase deportations. It was said that one of the signs being held up said that immigrants make America great. Now, y'all, I'm not going to get into this or really into any political type content. I just don't do that. I try to stay away from topics like these, but I did want to report that these protests are indeed happening. They've happened in parts of Arizona as well as other states. I saw in other parts of the U.S., I saw on a live, they were getting a bit crazy, but from what I gather, it's mostly been peaceful protesting. Hopefully it'll stay that way, but I feel like this is going to continue happening, the protesting and demonstrating with all that is going on in America right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but as always, please be respectful towards others. For more content, give me a follow, and if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.